James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I have to talk about this fight because I didn't talk about it when it happened, and it's been a little bit of time since it passed. So I've had some time to reflect on it, and I'm really trying my best in life, you know, because I got a lot of respect for the fighters and this sport of boxing, and I'm trying my best to tell the truth in my own way and be true to myself, but I'm trying to sprinkle my words with salt, like the Bible says, and sprinkle my word with grace. But man, sometimes it's just hard. I gotta say it how it is, man. So look, Manny Pacquiao clearly beat Mario Barrios. Like, it's insane that Manny Pacquiao can come back at 46 against a world champion in his prime and experienced, mind you. Barrios is not green. He may be green in comparison to Pacquiao's championship level experience, but he's not green. He's fought Keith Thurman. They have a common opponent. He fought Keith Thurman. He's fought Gervonta Davis. He's fought just all kinds of fighters. And so he's not green. He's a legitimate, bigger champion in his prime. The problem is, and I've been saying this for a long time, is that Mario Barrios at the world championship level is not that good. And everyone in the world seems to know that except PBC. Because PBC continues to keep shoving Mario Barrios down our throats and trying to sell him to us like he's some sort of champion. And they treat him like he's some sort of superstar. And the truth is that, yes, he's Mexican-American. But he does not have, like, the tradition. He doesn't have no big fan base. Like, I used to live in Las Vegas, you know, and I've spent I spent a lot of time in my life in Las Vegas. And I've never heard, and I got hella Chicano friends and a lot of Mexican friends in Vegas. I ain't never heard nobody say, yo, Mario Barrios is fighting? Let's put something on the grill. I've never heard that. I never heard about the carne asadas in Vegas for the Mario Barrios fight. Sorry, he's not that kind of a star, but PBC keeps trying to sell him to us like he's some sort of star. Now, truth be told, if you wanted to be all the way 100 with it, if we're just talking about in terms of what he's shown, right, I'm sure he's a nice, lovely person, but in terms of what he's shown in the boxing ring, Mario Barrios, it's very debatable that he's the worst world champion in any weight class in boxing right now. And if he's not the worst, he's definitely in the top 3 worst in boxing. You guys know how this fight happened? Like, do you guys even know how this fight happened? Manny Pacquiao and his wife were watching Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul when they fought back during the latter parts of 2024. And Jinky Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao's wife, saw Mario Barrios fight Abel Ramos, which, by the way, he shouldn't have won that fight. It was a very controversial fight, very debatable if he won. I don't think he won that fight, but they gave it to him, right? So she watched, not Manny, Jinky Pacquiao saw Mario Barrios and how limited he was in ability, and she said, you know what, Manny, you could beat him. At 46, you can beat him. And that's what helped Manny get the drive to get back into this fight and into boxing and take this fight and try to break his own record of becoming the oldest welterweight champion in box history. He broke the record back in 2019 when he beat Keith Thurman. So that being said, yeah, everyone can see it. Everyone can see Mario Barrios is extremely limited. I respect Mario Barrios for stepping up to the plate in his career. He's fought a lot of really good fighters, so I won't make any disparaging remarks in terms of, you know, him testing himself. He's done that. He can look in the mirror and know that he's a true warrior. But if we're talking about in terms of his actual ability, yo, get Mario Barrios off the TV screen. He is not like that, and I'm not. I don't like sound like this, but I gotta say it like this, bro. Someone needs to fight him and just take the belt off of him, because if not, PBC is gonna keep matching Mario Barrios up and trying to sell him as a star. He's not a star. He's not like that. Manny Pacquiao, at 46 years old, was able to turn Mario Barrios. He was able to consistently get to his right and get the angle on Mario Barrios. He was able to, you know, put 3 punches together and push Mario Barrios back and land multiple punches in his combinations on Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios, despite being the taller fighter, didn't fight like it. He never really seemed to have Manny Pacquiao in trouble at any point in the fight. Manny Pacquiao's never hurt, never buzzed. Nothing. Mario Barrios did not look like a guy that was a top world champion. In fact, it looked like a sparring match. It looked like a guy. I'll tell you guys what this looked like to me. This fight to me, it looked like, and for those who have spent enough time in the boxing gym over the years, you know what I'm talking about. Every now and then, if you spend enough time in a boxing gym, you'll have somebody who's like in their 40s or their 50s, and they don't have the speed or the youth that maybe some of these kids in their teens and their 20s may have, but they have the know-how. They fought, so they go in the ring and they use their know-how, and they just look like in a whole different class. They know how to take the speed and all the youthful energy away from the younger fighters. And it's a sparring match. The old man's fighting at his pace, and the young man can't do nothing about it. That's what this looked like. This looked like that. This looked like when you go to the basketball court and you see the old man who don't got no speed, he can't jump 2 inches off the ground, but somehow he knows how to hit a bank shot from anywhere on the court and embarrass all these young kids. That's what this fight looked like. And Manny Pacquiao was robbed, and he won clearly. And I'm not sure how to feel about it, because on one hand, I'm kind of happy Pacquiao didn't win, because Manny Pacquiao, I really don't think should be fighting anymore. But then when I watch him, how good he looked against Mario Barrios, maybe he should be fighting. Maybe the welterweight division is actually that trash, and he should keep fighting. Who knows? Who knows? Mario Barrios gets keep the title to me, which is like the worst thing that happened, because like they're gonna protect him as much as possible. He's managed very, very well, but he's not like that, man. He's brave. I give him that. He's determined. He's got a lot of things that I can celebrate. I can't demean his character. He steps up to the plate. I got more respect for him than Jaron Ennis, who don't fight nobody. And Jaron Ennis ducks everyone that's worth a damn in and around his weight. So I got more respect for him in that regard. But in terms of his actual skill level and ability, he might just be the worst world champion in boxing today. And I'm getting tired of him getting all these opportunities when there's so many fighters that PBC has that don't even get on the damn main card, let alone the main event. So when you guys hear me say that a fighter is only as good as their team, he's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Because if he don't have the guys like Bob Santos and the people he got behind him, there's no way in hell he's gotten this far in boxing. He's the perfect example of what I'm talking about when I say a fighter is only as good as his team. So I thought Manny Pacquiao won. I thought he looked very good for his age. It's very commendable that Manny Pacquiao, even at 46, can come off of was it a 3-4 year layoff and fight a young champion in his prime, and not just go the distance, not just be a game opponent, but really have a strong case to win the fight. Truly one of the all-time greats of our era, and definitely someone that is just 101. There's never going to be we could live another 100 years. We're never going to see another Manny Pacquiao in our lifetime. So in that regard, it was great to watch. But yeah, Mario Barrios, please, somebody just get the belt off of him, please, because I'm getting tired of PBC trying to push him down everybody's throats as like this star. He's not that, and that's just what it is. But I guess shout out to him too for retaining the belt. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this, make sure you guys stay tuned and subscribe. You won't be disappointed.